Hello everyone, I'm back with another video of Apex Legends, and today I'm going to be covering the topic of how to play Bloodhound.
Copy that. Roger.
So you can already see that my Wraith is being a disobeyer, so already the game isn't off to a good start. Luckily though, later the Wraith joins us. So also a really good place I like to go in the map is creature containment. I mean Watchtower North and creature containment. Because there's usually always a sniper at Watchtower North. So then you can snipe people who decide to go down to creature containment. So I see the path and I decided to run because the path obviously had a gun and I didn't. So I didn't want to push him.
The distance between us is vast. Focus on your maps.
So over here I get my triple take.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Should have seen that coming. Let's reposition here.
Now I was scanning because I wanted to see where the Pathfinder squad was, and they were still there.
Making contact with enemy.
So I decided to follow the Bangalore because they were in a fight over there. The worst part though was I think that maybe the path would push us from behind. So I wanted to make this fight as quick as possible.
New kill leader. Watch your six.
First I had to get a good gun because this Spitfire had no reserve ammo.
Wouldn't let down range.
So now Bloodhound scan is really meant for pre-fight, like I just did right now, so that you know where the hostiles are. And it was also very good for this fight since there was the Bangalore smoke.
Reloading.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Our enemies have met their fate. That squad is out.
Also tell me in the comments section below whether you like the R99 better or the R301. I'm not sure. And also just then, I decided to scan because I wanted to make sure there were no third-party snipers at containment.
I need light ammo.
So that we could loot in peace.
Rings next door. 45.
Alternator here.
We're close to the ring. 30 seconds left. Backpack here.
Heavy
Level
here.
extended heavy mag here. Level 1. Standard stock here. Level 3.
10 seconds. The ring is close.
Ammo here.
Also right here, I personally hate the flyers because they make a lot of noise, and sometimes when you scan it says there are 2 hostiles because it includes the flyer as a hostile. Weird, right? So now we're just trying to rotate into the ring.
Light ammo here. Light ammo here.
And of course I'm scanning to make sure there's no one waiting for us. Sometimes people like to wait at the edge of the ring for people rotating in.
Over there.
Solid copy.
Contact with target.
And now our Bangalore spots an enemy. And over here you can see that the trackings from the passive were bright red, so I knew that there was an enemy in the house.
Trust in the All-Father.
So now I just like to use my ulti because I need to know where they are.
I'm down. She got me. I'm down.
And without the ulti, I wouldn't have been able to look into the smoke and see where that enemy was since they were hidden in the smoke. So wouldn't have been able to knock them down. And personally, my favorite ability for Bloodhound is the scan. And right here, I decide to finish the kill. I see the red footprints, so I know that there's an enemy there, so I decide to go out the back door. I also knocked the Bloodhound now, just the caustic, and all because of the ultimate and the scan, I was able to finish off the team. Also, by the way, I hate little pinkies, but my brother is one. Sadness.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
And now we've rotated into the ring.
Taking a moment to heal. Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
I feel like I should have scanned to make sure that there was no enemy. That was one mistake I made in this game. Luckily though, there wasn't.
Alternator. Shock. Mozambique here. R99 here.
This time we'll be
Oh, and I noticed that there's a supply bin there that's open, so I know that someone's been to bunker. But that's pretty obvious because there's always someone at bunker. And we don't know if they were recently there, but I'm pretty sure there weren't because there wasn't because the passive didn't show a tracker of like a footstep.
Let's supply bin here. Open supply bin over here.
Sadness. The supply crate's empty.
Let's go this way.
Someone was gathering loot here. Not all of us are inside the ring. Victory lies there.
So I decide to follow the race.
Let's go this way. Let's go this way.
I love to punch idle players because that makes them move. Right now I keep missing. Sometimes when you punch your teammates, it goes through them.
Let's go this way.
So now I know that someone's been there because the thing is open with the supply crate. I should have aimed down with my triple take because if you aim down sights with a sniper scope, you can actually see if there's a tracker over there. See, and now that I did that, I can see that someone's been there because I see the tracker.
Explore this way. Roger, fly bin
I'm
here.
waiting for the Bangalore to push. No, like I'm waiting for the Bangalore to come so that we can push.
Spotted. Double timing it.
Bless me with sight.
I was making sure they didn't decide to push,
Might be something good
and
this
they
way.
didn't.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, and they noticed that there's an enemy here because there was a tracker. So now there's an enemy here and there's an enemy behind us. So it's very bad for us. We're like squished in between.
My shields are recharged.
Calling upon nature's strength.
I use that to see through the smoke. See, and now that I see the footsteps, I know they decided to run back. When I see that they have purples, I decide to go back to my teammates. Now that they're all here, I decide to deal with that enemy squad before we deal with that one. We have to make quick decisions since we're sandwiched in between.
Might be something good this way.
Smoke out.
Bless me with sight.
Let's go this way. Frag out. Danger close. Reloading.
Maybe the team that was there was
Now the
actually
squad bites the dust.
these enemies over here, and they decided to go around from behind, because when I aimed down with the triple take, I noticed that those footsteps were from quite a while ago. So maybe this is just the same team. Now there's one. No, now we still have to finish the lifeline and octane. I decide to use my shield so that they can, so that sometimes they'd be shooting the shield instead of my teammates. So now it's just the lifeline. See, so now the lifeline can't shoot my teammates because my shield is in the way. And I'm trapping her because she needs to get into the ring. And that's how we finish off this squad.
We made the right choices.
You should always use your knockdown shield so that the enemies end up shooting you instead of your teammate.
Patching myself up.
Body shield.
It gives them extra cover.
You need one if you don't have it. Optics here. Close range.
Healing my wounds.
Now that it's the end game, it's good that I got a purple.
Taking a moment to heal.
Using a med kit. 1 sec.
Healing my wounds.
Also, have you ever noticed how at World's Edge sometimes it's round 1 ring closing and there's already 3 squads left? It's quite surprising, but that doesn't happen in Kings Canyon, even though Kings Canyon is a smaller map. What do you think about that? Also, tell me what your favorite map is and what do you think about the map rotation.
Already on my mark. Firing
I'd
for
love to
effect.
hear it.
Ring's not too far. Might be something good this way.
2 enemy squads live. We took a victory and slaughter.
Let's go this way.
So now we're rotating into the new round 3 ring.
Marking our surroundings.
And of course, I'm checking to make sure there are no hostiles.
Giving him the chimney.
But there is. Because my scan was actually a bit short.
Calling upon nature's strength.
So I used my best of the hunt to see where they are. And I noticed that there's an enemy at the top of the building.
Reloaded.
And I used my triple take.
Let's displace here.
Warning. Movement in progress.
The ring is moving.
I decide to run back because we have to get into the ring. So then we can camp here because they'll eventually have to get into the ring. And it's round 3 ring closing, so the ring is going to be very deadly.
Go this way.
So I knock them down and I know that they're probably going to die from the ring.
Reloading.
Cancel that. Care package over here.
I keep shooting so that the path can't. So now that he uses the zip line,
Spotted.
I keep my eyes. So now I decide to go even more back to follow the wraith. And we still don't know where the other team is. Oh, and you can see the person I knocked down died from the ring.
Check your maps.
the Bangalore left, but it doesn't matter because there weren't any respawn beacons and she wouldn't be much help anyways.
Marking our surroundings.
So of course I was scanning for hostiles. That's why I like to scan the most out of all his abilities. So now that the race is using a sniper to check back there, I decide to check behind her in case anyone decides to push us from behind. But since I don't think there's anyone, I decide to follow the race. We still don't know where that other team is. I guess the only place they could be is over there.
Our surroundings.
But when I scan, I don't notice them. So I don't know where they are.
Hostile close.
And then the race notices them. And I think she accidentally...
Target over there.
Oh no, and then we notice that there's a team there. There's also a team shooting us from behind. Our main worry was the team that was shooting us, because that team, which I believe is the solo Pathfinder, is quite a while, like quite a distance from us.
I'm taking a shot.
Scanning the area.
Warning. Ring closing.
And there, I push him back. I broke his shields. I throw a frag in there.
Making contact.
I decide to go back because I know I won't win. It's still the whole squad.
Contact. Hostile close.
I know they're there, so I keep aiming there. And I know they have to be hiding there, because
Round 5.
otherwise they would have died from
Countdown.
ring. And now I'm a soloist and still 3 squads. I decide to stay here because I need to make sure they don't come pushing if I leave.
Time graces.
But at the same time, I also have to get into the ring. And I don't like why the Wraith keeps pinging, because she knows there's no hope for her. And there is where the other enemy is.
The ring is not far.
So I get pushed back.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields. Taking a moment to heal.
Now there are 2 squads left. I feel like one of them died in the ring, because I never noticed them. So now that I scanned, I know that there's only one hostile.
Trust in the Old Father.
I use my east of the so that I constantly know where they are, so that I can lose track of them.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
And I know they'll be trying to come into the ring, so I decide to get here before them. And they die in the storm, so I'm the champion. And there you have it, that's how to play Bloodhound. So now to go over this stuff, the most important thing is to always scan pre-fight, not during the fight. And always use his tracker to your advantage so you know where the teammates are. No, where the